Bear Cubs, as you may be able to tell by the wall behind me, I'm in an airport. The Dallas airport to be precise, so hey Emmy. So I'm here in Powell's bookstore right now, which is the biggest freaking bookstore ever. It's like 4 stories. It has so many books. I want all of them. I'm currently holding a lot, and this is my second trip, so I love it here. But this week we're just supposed to do a normal vlogging trip, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my trip to Portland, which I took this past week when I went to an English convention. So I'm going to show you guys some of the footage and stuff of that. So yeah. What I think the most exciting part of my trip was getting to meet and listen to Ursula K. Le Guin speak. She was an amazing speaker, and I really enjoyed listening to her. I also bought one of her books, A Wizard of Earthsea, the first of the Earthsea series, and then I stood in line and got her to sign it for me, so that was really cool. I also got to hear Tim Egan and Ab Fadiman speak, and they were also really good speakers, and I really enjoyed listening to all the speakers at the convention. But I didn't spend all of my time in Portland just at the convention. My group also spent quite a lot of time actually out and exploring the city. And that was also a lot of fun. We got to see a lot of different cool local shops and a lot of different parts of the city. One of my favorites was Voodoo Donuts, which is a local donut place that is quite famous. It's been featured on the Food Network channel. And they have some of the most amazing donuts ever. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures of the actual donuts, but these are some of the pictures of the establishment, and I want to go back and I want more donuts. We also went to a local art museum the one night, but unfortunately we had gone about an hour before it was supposed to close, so we didn't get to see too much. But it was a cute little museum with different sorts of pieces and artwork and stuff, and it was fun and small, and yeah, I can't really say much because I didn't see much of it, but it was a beautiful night to walk over, so I took some of the pictures of the area around it, and it was just this really pretty part of the city, especially at night, and with the almost full moon, it was definitely worth our time to walk over there. The other main place that we went was Powell's bookstore, as you know from the beginning of this video, but yeah, it's quite a long ways to walk there, but it was definitely worth it. And we had some interesting adventures on our way there. We saw some very strange sights, including this car, and we got stuck in the middle of a hailstorm, so that was random. But once we got to Powell's, it was the most amazing thing. This store is huge. It's a block big and 4 stories. They have signs everywhere to try and tell you where to go to find all your different sections, and you still get lost, but there are just shelves and shelves upon books, and this is the gold section where I spent most of my time, and they had this most amazing Doctor Who display where I got my new toy that I can't stop playing with. But even all the other sections, there's just shelves and shelves of really cool books, including books in other languages. They had Arthur events that authors would come in and speak. And just all sorts of novelty items, including these things, which I thought was interesting, and I kind of want to read this Pooh book. And it was just a really neat store, and I could probably have lived there. Another kind of funny thing was the last night of the convention, there was a gala that we all went to, and they handed out the awards, and they fed us dinner, and, it was a send-off for everybody. And our waiter, I swear, looked exactly like Indy from My Music. It was weird. So I was creeping on him hardcore. His name tag said Joe, so apparently it wasn't him. But this guy could have been his twin. It was creepy how much they looked alike, and I wish I had some better pictures, but I couldn't get a real good picture of him. But he looked exactly like Indy. It was creepy. And I just love Portland as a city in general. It's so cool. It's so artsy, and especially the downtown area. There are all sorts of neat shops and different places that you can go, and it's just a very happening city. The last day that we were there, we stumbled across this festival, this marketplace that happened every weekend, and there was all sorts of stands with all sorts of goods, and food and entertainment, and this was a band that was playing. They were really good. They were trying to raise money for homelessness, which is a pretty big problem in Portland, actually. But they were really good, and so we stood there watching them for a while, and there was this human statue. But I just love Portland. I could probably very easily move there and live there, and I had a lot of fun, so I'm really glad I got to go to the Sigma Tau Delta convention, and I definitely want to go next year when it's in Savannah. Alright, that's going to be it for this week. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my trip as much fun as I had on it. DFTBA, bear hugs. Ha, I'm in Taos, you're not. Layla, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. The people at the airport think that I'm crazy. The people at the airport think that I'm crazy.